So Tazzle turns this into 7,000 liquid cash, keeps 3 of it for himself, I'm assuming. You're gonna walk right over to Jerry and hand him his payday.
Yeah.
Jerry, you'll hear your visitor return for the second time as he kind of knocks the curtain back, and he's holding this wad of cash.
He's shaking.
Just going transmit over to you. Just place it on the bedside table, like, that's for you, buddy.
Look at this, Jerry.
Jerry's just gonna whisper, use it.
What'd he say?
He's gonna use it to end it all.
What?
What'd he say? He wants me to keep it? I thank you.
He's gonna
so
use it
much.
to end it all.
He's like, thank you, I will use this to end it all.
Jerry, I think you can get your ammo for that gun now.
What do you think I'm gonna use to end it all?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, so how much does that cost? I'll take the rest and pocket it.
That's fucking dark.
Just beat me with the cash until I stop
He's like
moving.
slapping him with the cash like a...
Wake up, slap. Wake up, slap. Wake up, slap.
He's
Smell
like,
it,
I will
Jerry.
kill,
Smell the
if
cash.
not my bullets, my paper cuts from this.
Death by paper cuts.
Smell Jerry.
You'll notice, Tazzle, by the way, as you go to walk around the infirmary, that Kendra seems to be gone for the moment.
She's not here.
Meanwhile, we'll pop back over to Kendra.
Lady go. Be walking around looking for where she is.
Kendra, there is a bit of a breeze coming from the shadows over here. As you see the ground kind of start to frost a little bit, like a morning frost in early winter.
I'm freak out. I'm about to fucking rage. Alright, cat.
And the shadow on the edge of this tree sort of coalesces into the shape of a trench coat as somebody walks out from the edge.
Yes!
And he sees you chilling there with Firebolt, who is not terribly happy to see him.
Oh yeah, no, he'll be like full on growling, like.
As Alex stays just a little bit away as to not irritate the little dragon any further.
Cat,
He's gonna just
fuck away
start the
from this.
He's gonna just start the conversation out with a bit of a.
Get this bitch out of my house.
I thought that was a left. I heard the disconnect.
Josh fucked up.
Right,
I heard the disconnect. I thought Dazzle left.
that was me, sorry.
That's funny. Oh my god.
I didn't leave, I just shut my working
Gotcha.
on work-related spreadsheets.
Yeah, I gotcha. No worries. Josh, I know you have to generally get to bed for work, so if you want to peace out, we're just going to play out this little bit with Alex, and then we'll call it a day.
Oh, Alex is here?
She
guess
summoned him.
this fucking dirt shitter is here. And I'm looking for her right now, and if he sees this, I hope she realizes she's not getting her payday.
Well, she intentionally fucked quite far off, so it's very difficult for you to stumble upon this little scene.
Something.
No. I'll have Marshall take a step back,
Okay.
and then he will do. Hunter, I need you to do a con save.
A con save.
It's a really demanding thing from something this big.
Hold on. I actually don't know what his con is off the top of my head. I want to go grab his stat block. A con save, huh? Now, unfortunately, because of this monster, I have to ask you what kind of move you're imposing a con save with.
Mud bomb.
Okay, then I will give you your con save. But what I'm gonna do is be a little shit and roll it in secret, so you don't get to know his constitution. Okay, you're rolling that one. Fantastic.
Awesome. So you're gonna roll at disadvantage for your next attack roll.
Interesting. Now,
And then
how would you feel if I told you the answer was no?
What a kick.
I would say go fuck yourself.
Natural
You take
one doesn't
5 points of ground damage.
I call upon the first of my two abilities known as Clear Body, meaning you cannot lower my stats.
True.
Yep.
That said, rolling at disadvantage does not lower my stats, so it doesn't actually matter. 5 points of ground damage. All right. Considerable ground damage. And then how about you, Kendra, as an individual?
Is there anything I can do?
Yeah, probably. I can think of at least something.
I'm gonna take my sword to this little creature by my side.
Okay. So I'll make a strength-based attack roll against the creature.
I do believe. Fucking losing all my sheets. Losing my sheets.
The preparation needs some work.
There's too many sheets. There we go. $14.
What you got? 14? Alright, 14 is enough to hit. Do you have the damage?
I do.
Good.
D8 plus 12.
Shit.
Nice.
11 points. Okay. So with a swipe of your sword, you will decimate the final little wormling.
Awesome.
Is that the end of Kendra's turn?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, Kendra. Because you ended your turn where you did, make me a con save. Hello?
I'm rolling.
Oh, there it goes. All right, fantastic. Kendra, you are able to, for the moment, withstand the heat.
Did you just try to burn my ass?
Not quite.
Not quite.
Get out of the circle.
Jerry, you're up, sir.
MMO skills. Get out of the circle.
You need to check
Jerry
it.
or Asmodeus?
What did you say, Jerry?
Jerry or Asmodeus?
Technically both, but Asmodeus first.
Awesome. I'm fucked. Hang on. I've been thinking about what to do this whole movie, and I'm really not coming across a whole lot of options.
Oh no. I don't like the sound of this.
Hit him with a tree
Like-
branch like the Ewoks. Or hit him with a tree trunk.
Sounds like a fantastic way to die.
I was just gonna say, Jerry doesn't have any options other than, like, screaming, "Oh, that is West!" and just running.
So the little wardle is going to cause the following amount of damage to the creature. Now, what you'll find is as these bubbles make their way into the inner circle, they seem to lose a lot of their potency. And by the time they strike, it's unclear if they've done any damage at all.
Bitch!
The Blastoise, clever that it is going to observe this and instead exchange its attack for what's called a flash cannon.
Fuck yeah.
Yes!
Only his... Oops, I didn't roll the high enough bonus. That should have been a +4, but even with that, he's going to miss his flash cannon, and by that, we'll say he's not going to be able to cause meaningful harm to the creature as it didn't have enough power behind it. Okay.
Fucking Venus left us here, I guarantee it.
Couple of things that he can do.
He's like, you stole my prisoner, cunts. Here's a present.
Let's see, what does he want to do? Oh, Jesus Christ, these are all very problematic abilities for him to... I'm trying not to make this impossible, but... shit, what's he gonna do? Well... You see this creature's, what you could call it, a maw underneath of it, sort of open up underneath those two pincer protrusions. And it starts expelling this noxious green gas. Let's see here.
Oh!
30 foot.
Oh,
30 foot is enough to hit everybody. All right. So, everybody in range of that.
I really fucking hate that Pokemon.
Everybody in range of that is going to need a con save.
Oh, fuck. I would like to play a game. You're breathing in noxious gas. This one con. Oh god. Okay, so.
well, we have no con saves.
That is the wrong... There we go. All right. You're facing down the barrel of 15 poison damage.
So Kuklan.
Alright.
There's one for Jerry.
Got a fucking 2 or 3? Are you kidding
That's
me?
what it is! Let's go, babe! Dream team.
Playing roll the same fucking number, dude.
Oh, it's about to get fucking leveled, though.
Okay.
So this is poison damage? I'm actually very curious on this, but yeah, keep going.
It will be poison damage. Yep.
I'm scared.
So let's see here. So far we've got 26.
Oh, God, fuck.
Yikes. So we're waiting for Kuklan and Marshall now.
Marshall got
Kuklan rolled, he got a 4.
a 5.
Fantastic.
Kuklan rolled like before.
Damn it! We should have taken the chance and re-rolled.
Here's the Wardle. Here's the Blastoise. And
That
then,
fucking Blastoise.
Blastoise is con.
Here's
He's proficient, so he gets more, right?
yeah, technically, but it doesn't really matter.
He already rolled it. He had rolled a high one.
Yeah.
Because Blastoise, I think, that
Okay.
line is the Constitution version.
Yeah. So what you needed for this was a 15.
Makes sense.
If you rolled higher than a 15, you take half. So anyone who rolled higher than a 15 takes 7 poison damage. Anyone who rolled lower than a 15 take 15 poison damage. Those of you who roll lower than a 10, you will take both the poison damage and you are now poisoned.
Why do you do this to me? Also, though, what if in that 20?
Nothing happens. Congratulations.
And that 20 means that you did a really good job at not being poisoned.
Good.
So the Wardle actually just goes down, like just totally. He's fucked.
Father.
Okay.
Now here's the fun thing about boss monsters. He's gonna take his second action now.
I don't like that. Why did you give him that?
That's not fair.
You think that's not fair? Wait till you get to the high level monsters in 5e.
don't wanna-
Jesus, yeah.
Now on his second action, which is this, we call this his directed action. That was his
So it's
indirect
15.
action. This is his directed action. So here he has to target somebody.
You said 15 poison, correct?
Less than 10 is a poison. So less than 15 you take the damage, and less than 10 you poison.
Okay, and the damage we got was
15. If you 15 damage
Stop.
if you're less than a 15 con, 7 damage if you're higher than 15 con.
all right. This is actually this is poison. This is very curious. What am I just straight as is? Or do I get anything special for me being me?
You have
I
no
learned
proclivity
how to
toward poison one way or the other right now. So this is a neutral amount of damage to you.
Okay, I don't have resistance against poison. Okay.
You're not. Dark does not grant resistance to poison even at its full effect. We're at disease, we might be talking different. This is poison.
Right.
Virulent poison. Okay, so he has.
Is running an option like it is in the...
Running is always an option if you survive this. So he's gonna have to make an attack against both of you, though. To be fair. Let's see. Is that how that works? Oh no, never mind. It's a dex save from the two of you. It's a dex save from both Todd and Jerry. And let's see how much damage you're facing.
Whether you take the normal double.
God is a whore! He's got -1 dex?
You should be worried more about Jerry.
You're facing down the barrel of the following amount of fire damage.
Todd's just the fire, no?
Well, you just made Todd fucking crispy is what you did. Crispy right up.
Yeah, Todd. Luckily you can't be burned because you're already poisoned. So at least there's that.
Question is Jerry dead?
+3 dex. Yeah.
Oh, goddamn! I didn't even think of that.
Okay, there's Todd.
Was that supposed to be Jerry? I think you already rolled for Todd. Why don't you roll for Jerry real quick?
Why don't you roll for Jerry real quick?
Yeah.
Babe?
I'll roll for Jerry real quick.
Oh no! You take double damage.
Kendra, you do because you're half steel. So
That's the end
So-
of Jerry.
So Todd. So here's how this is going to play out. After all of you kind of cough up the gas, Kendra, you're closest to watch the heat from this thing's spires condense down into its gem and get ejected out in this gout of fire that singes your front leather a little bit. And you kind of follow the column where it went, and you just see Todd blackened all over and barely standing, and Jerry is nowhere to be seen. As Jerry is now on the ground, it takes you a moment to find his singed little body lying in the ash as Todd is now on 1 HP.
Fuck!
Kendra, that makes it your turn.
Hunter, I'm opening a beer and it's your fault.
Drink responsibly, kids.
Where did the other person go?
The ranger was they were already out of the battle. Their Pokemon died a while ago.
Yeah, but they were just chilling.
They're gone. Their Wardle's dead.
What a weak character.
They left. Grunt, believe it or not, Grunt number 3 checked out when they didn't have any Pokemon left.
I'm sorry, when you drink out of that, you sounded like Bruce when you tasted Dory's blood. Ooh,
Alright.
that's...
So.
Alcoholic.
Oh, yeah, it's purple's poison, not green. Green's considered grass, right?
Yeah, that's what I was like. I was the only one who was accurate. Kendra's gonna go over to Jerry and then try and grab some pieces of something to grab onto and drag him away from the scene.
You're just gonna drag him away, huh? Well, I mean that's possible. It's gonna be difficult because he partially intangibilizes himself every once in a while. But where are you going to drag him to?
I'm edible. Focus on yourself.
So you've got 15 feet of. Whoops, you got 15 feet to go carrying somebody. Where are you gonna go with him?
I'll go this way.
Save yourself.
So you've dragged him away. What are you gonna do with him?
I have burn meds.
Yeah, I remembered when I bought them.
Okay.
Merchant.
So you're gonna try and treat his burns.
and like, treat them and like hopefully resuscitate them.
Those are two different operations. You can do one or the other. Do you want to make a medicine check to try and resuscitate him, which is going to be difficult given the circumstances, or do you want to try and treat his burns with your medicine, which will be pretty likely to succeed given that's exactly what the medicine is for?
I have a question. I have a soda which is worth 10 HP to a person.
Mm-hmm.
To a person who is conscious.
Fuck. You're telling me shove a soda into his clearly exposed organs that he won't drink it?
What did we do?
Well, I mean, you can drown him with a can of soda. I'm sure that will really help his case, but
Oh, fuck's sake.
have you ever tried to make somebody who's unconscious drink? It's a real good way to make sure they don't wake up.
Touche.
Put a what do they call it? Do a I don't know, just make a hole in his stomach and put it directly in the stomach.
I'll apply the burn meds first. I have two
All right.
of them. I don't know if that matters.
I mean, one is enough, so you can just use the one and treat what you can treat. He's mostly burned on the front, so you can pretty much cover with this medicated ointment any part of his skin that was exposed to the flame directly. And with that said, it's Marshall now.
Okay. Mushroom. Hunter,
And,
make it on.
Taz, I'll have you be thinking about what it is you're going to do next. Let's see here. A con save, you say?
Indeed, I say.
Uh-huh. Okay. Again, we're going to roll this in secret so you don't get to know his constitution. That is a nat 20. Fantastic.
Fuck. Well, that. Okay. You take half of it.
Marshall and Blastoise, both of you need to make a strength save.
Ooh, that I can do.
The
Successfully or not, I do not know.
Blastoise is actually proficient in strength, but he's only got a +3.
Strength
So.
save. This is very important. Strength save.
Yeah, strength save. The Blastoise rolls. Oh, Christ.
Fuck!
Oh, that's shitty. So both of you are going to take the full brunt of this, and both of you are going to get knocked prone. So the full brunt of the... Oh, Jesus. God.
You don't have to be standing to piss in your face.
Here comes the full brunt of ground damage.
Did you shut the other dog out? No,
The door is open.
Marshall and Blastoise, you guys are subject to 29 points of ground damage.
Oh.
You both fall prone as everyone else who is not in range to take the damage feels the earth itself shake as this creature dives its tendrils into the ground.
I'm down one past 29.
It's going to move like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's got 6 live targets. That's Kuklane.
Thank God.
Kuklane, you are going to be subject to what of his specific attacks?
If you say cone, I'm gonna kill you.
Let's see. Well, I was gonna, but now I'm not. I'm rolling here. I don't want to do that one because I've already done it. Next. Oh. Oh, God. Kuklane, make a dexterity saving throw.
Dex, okay.
Be the fastest crayfish you've ever done, baby.
+2.
From the ground beneath you erupts a column of violent fire. All right, you have successfully passed your save. Now, what that's going to mean is that this column of fire you're going to dodge, for the most part, taking only half of the damage.
And he is resistant to fire, too.
So it'll be half of 21 is 10, but if you resist 10, you take 5. Now, the tricky thing about this is you don't dodge the second pillar, which is worth 27.
Okay.
As the second tendril erupts out of the ground in a column of fire, you take half of that one as well, which is 13. So that's a total, Kuklane, of 23 points of fire damage coming your way.
Ouch. Oh, I take +7 because
You do get to -7 from both of those attacks.
Okay, so
Kendra, you're up. Kendra, you and Marshall are up. Looks like Marshall took his time to move, so that was good. I will say, because you started your turn in the inner aura, I'm going to need a save from you.
What? You moved in!
Yeah,
Gonna start
I moved my aura to you, and therefore you were in the aura when your turn started.
The fuck do you want, bitch?
A con save. You were in the outer aura, I should say. There's a big difference between the inner and outer aura.
Come on, Chloe, you're going.
Fantastic, Marshall. You resist the heat quite well, and then you move out of said heat, making it your turn.
Give me my last con save, please.
Okay. Boom, 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 roll. That's a 15 total.
Okay, you pass. So you're gonna take
All right.
half? Hold on. Oh, no, you take full. You just don't get the disadvantage.
Do. All right.
Big boy damage. Here we go.
Good hit. How about you, Kendra? Also, Marshall, take your 5 points of poison damage, please.
Okay.
The virulent poison coursing throughout your veins, lungs full of poison gas.
I'm gonna turn to Tazzle and ask him to leave Kuklane with me, or send out another Pokemon that probably does like ground type damage, and then ask him to fly Jerry to the Pokemon ranger station.
You want me to just send my bird to take him? Or do you want me to leave a Pokemon I leave with him?
Is this a good idea? I don't know. Moving on.
That is up to you.
Alright.
You are also bad with fire, so.
Yes, I agree. I can rush him there. Yes. Claw baby.
I'm just saying, if you do this, I would use some.
I got an idea. Alright, is it my turn?
Wind.
No, it's not my turn.
No, it's my turn.
So you want me to use wind to do it? Start over, Chloe. Come on.
I was saying, either you can like have a bird take him there, and then use all of your fucking might to shit this fucking guy with wind.
I can use as much mana to try to hit him with something. I'm out of fucking. Chloe, come on. Come on, baby.
Can we get a DM hint?
Yeah, so I can do that. I can switch out. I'll switch out whenever it's my turn. I'll switch out Quizline then.
What DM hint are you hoping for here?
Should we run?
That's not up to me.
Shit. I'm gonna try and communicate with this guy, or maybe you can try and communicate with this guy. You see what I'm saying?
I was reading something. Say it again. Chloe, stop.
Like, I don't know if you can send Jerry off and then either try and talk with it to get it to fuck off, and then I can use my aura as well.
I mean, I can switch Pokemon and I can try attacking him. You wanna? I mean,
It's basically, we don't have to kill it. We just basically want it to go away.
stop.
Done a fair bit amount of damage.
Hey Jerry, while they're discussing all of this, can you roll me another D20 just to me?
I don't want to.
That's okay. I can roll for you.
It would, so it would be an action for me to call a bird, and an action to switch Pokemon, or is that a bonus action? I don't remember.
Your switch Pokemon will take your action, and your call bird takes an action too. In the meanwhile, by the way, while the two of you are discussing, you guys hear this kind of labored exhale, and as you look down, Jerry is no longer breathing.
Call the birds now!
Alright, I'll call the bird now and send him away.
Hunter, if you kill off his character, he's just gonna be
And I'll tell him to carry him to the ranger station north from here. At this point, they know where. I'm pretty sure they know what it is. Whenever my turn comes up. We'll do for now.
So we are going to pop. Well, technically, still Kendra hasn't taken an action yet, so it'll be your turn after Kendra. Which bird did you summon?
I think that would be the Braviary, I believe. Yep.
The Braviary, fantastic. All right. Well, so Kendra sounds like she doesn't have anything else she wants to do on her turn, so we're going to call the Braviary in. And with a command from Tazzle, an implicit or explicit command, it's going to scoop up what is the corpse of Jerry and start carrying it off to the ranger station off to the north. And then Tazzle, it's your turn. So Tazzle, use your turn to send the bird out. Tazzle, you can still give Kuklane a command.
Alright. Because I can't switch Pokemon, so I'm gonna have him use a Swift.
Oh, we lost someone.
Oh, that was me, sorry.
Okay.
Just like Jerry. Sorry.
Give me a swift 9 damage.
9 damage.
Yep, and I'll
Alright.
use my last harden since I fucked up previously.
So be it. Roll your harden. And then at the end, alright, you'll harden for 6, and at the end of your turn, take 5 poison damage.
I guess
Spec
that can
is-
do from me too, right?
That's true.
That's true.
Spec is going. What?
Can Kendra try and absorb some of the heat from the outer ring with her?
Chloe, stop.
You'll have to walk into the outer ring to do that,
You're not
but I'm not going to
Shut
say yes
up.
or no to that. Technically, the gun will require more than just radiant heat to charge. So from the outer circle, probably not enough to charge the gun.
But if I go in here,
But if you go within the inner circle, we'll see. Oops, I meant to grab you, not the creature. God damn, you're really hard to grab now. Fuck, get over there. He was right here. Spec is going to give a command to his Blastoise. And his command to his Blastoise is going to be to pull out the big guns and just attempt a hydro pump.
Fuck yeah.
So the creature needs to make a dex save, which is not his strong suit. Let's see. You know, I said that, and then... Alright, well, you know, can make a dex save, taking water
it
damage.
makes it any harder than it is.
So this gets halved to begin with. And then, going from there, let's see how much damage the Blastoise puts out. Nice. Well, a water attack of this scale, it's going to get through to some degree. So it would have been halved by the past dex save, and then from there on, whatever happens to it, happens to it. But that's a pretty good hit as you watch a good chunk of this dude's health cool off. Or a good chunk of his carapace cool off, I meant to say.
Babies.
Whoops. He's going to be the following amount of health, too. Boom. Okay.
Could you please just show us that?
And nope. Alright, the creature's going to do 2 things.
Oh,
Its AoE action is going to be to thrust its pincers into the ground and yank up a clump of the dirt, which it animates with its fire and summons another horde of the little shits.
God damn it.
You're lucky you gotta stop with my foot because it's delicious as fuck.
Chloe.
Ads. Every AoE game needs ads. Or every good MMO. It's got 6 live targets. That's the Blastoise. The Blastoise is going to be subject to a directed wall of sludge. Let's see, the creature... Blastoise needs to make a con save, which is one of the things he's pretty good at, so we'll see how he does. What's his con going to be? His con is going to be +7. Well, his con save is +7. Let me just reiterate. Nice. So Blastoise succeeds in taking half of the incoming damage, and he will not be poisoned by this attack. Blastoise is subject to the following amount of poison damage. So half of that is going to be 13 poison damage. So the Blastoise takes a pretty solid hit, most of it being concussive as he resists the majority of the poison. And we circle back to Kendra.
Fuck's sake. Kendra's just gonna be protecting Tazzle at this point. Being like, try to talk to the big motherfucker. I'll take care of the smoke. And she'll take out her sword.
Okay.
Um,
So you draw the weapon of choice, and then what?
No. Well, maybe.
I'm gonna go
Relax.
and try to attack the middle one.
All right. Strength-based attack. Bruh. That is enough to hit.
Okay.
Okay. You take a good slash out of the one in front of you. So it's meaningful. It's something. What's Marshall gonna do? Because he's now staring down the barrel of 3 of the little shits.
Marshall sees this and he's gonna be like, "Fuck it, I'm still going for the big one." At least he's gonna try.
Mm-hmm.
And
Marshall, are you sure you want to do that?
nope. I saw my mistake. Next. Next.
Swallow and then breathe.
That's not it.
So what is Marshall doing?
Hold on. I'm trying to switch. There we go. One shot. Fuck.
Marshall, it is enough to. Oh wait, are you aiming for the big one?
Yeah.
All right, then that's not enough.
I know.
Marshall, you take 5 poison at the end of your turn.
I know.
Jerry, on your turn, as you're dropped off at the gate of the Pokemon Center, and the nurses begin to try to drag you into the hospital and tend to you, we're gonna have you roll what's called a consequences roll.
Chloe, stop.
Get your laptop.
What's a
Roll me,
roll?
roll me a,
Pick it up.
roll me, roll me a D4.
Hello.
What are the consequences to Jerry for being dead for a turn? All right. All right. So you've racked up 1 point of consequence.
Am I gonna have
Tazzle.
to go the rest of the campaign just talking like this? Just with a little voice?
I did not understand what he said, but it sounded very sad.
It doesn't matter. You said it.
What did you say?
Open the fucking computer. Jesus.
Hey, you're not supposed to look. It's a DM roll.
Hey, maybe
God.
maybe he'll
No,
be nice and you just wake up with.
DM roll.
Maybe he'll be nice and you'll wake up with just 1 point of exhaustion or something, or 2 points of exhaustion.
He already
We'll
said
see.
it's one.
We'll see. I don't know, I'm just throwing out random shit. I'm already nervous enough as is.
This is my solution to characters not immediately dying in this game. Consequence points.
I mean, it makes sense.
To be
I mean,
fair, we
people
tried
can die for X amount
everything.
of time and then still come back with effect, lasting effects, but they're alive. You can live a general normal life. But in this
And
game,
with that,
Jerry's
Tazzle.
already dead. All right. Chloe, stop. Chloe, I'm busy. Stop, please. I love you, but come on. Stop whining at me. Whine at me for the whole game.
I love you, but fuck off.
I know.
So it's
like,
Tazzle and
but
Tenta-Flame.
I'm trying to focus. Okay. Kugelane's changing.
Thank fucking Christ.
So he's coming out. He's leaving, and I'm gonna send out Chloe. Come on, cut it out. Stop. Bigger. And I'm bringing out fan favorite. Chloe. I'm trying to focus. Cut it out. Chick. No. You've had enough. You're not getting more treats. Envy. me that face. Alright, let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna... Let's see. First thing I'm gonna do is... It's a 15-foot circle. I'm gonna bulldoze. Let's see.
Careful, I'm in this sphere.
How far is... Is his outer layer... I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Is his outer layer like this box is like his? Or like here? Sorry.
His outer layer extends here.
To where his health bar is. Right? Oh, okay. Right outside the health bar. Okay. Okay.
Was 5 by 5?
15 feet from his center.
Alright. Here, Chloe.
And then so his outer layer is 20 feet, his inner layer is 15 feet.
Okay.
In the meantime, Spec is going to attempt a flash cannon.
So, okay, so... I don't know if I get a turn after I switch out. I don't remember. Do I get a turn after I switch out? I don't remember.
If you switch a Pokemon, no. That's your action.
That's my action, right? And the Pokemon doesn't get an action after that, okay.
Pokemon can't play on the first turn they're in.
Okay, so I just have a plan for afterwards. So, okay.
Yeesh. 14 points. Oh, okay, you're going to switch out for fan favorite. All right. Lovely jubbly. Tazlo, remember to take a bit of poison at the end of your turn as well.
Oh, yeah. 5.
And Spec has already played.
It's 5 flat, right? We're not doing like...
It is just 5 flat, yeah.
Okay.
It's not toxic, it won't ramp up.
Yes, that's right. Toxic is literally toxic.
Alright, Spec is already gone, and then it's going to be the creature. So starting with the little minions, Kendra, seeing you attack this one. The 3 of them come in on you. And then these 3 go after Marshall. And let's see if either group is going to be effectual in any meaningful way. No, you're able to pretty well stave off the little shits. They don't move very fast. They don't move very fast, and their attacks are pretty well telegraphed. You avoid getting glooped. The creature is going to spend its AoE turn amplifying its aura. And the gloops that are within its aura are going to be healed. It is then going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see, it's going to roll a d6. Who's it attacking specifically this turn? It's going after Kendra.
Should have tapped one of his Pokeballs to at least have one of his Pokemon out here to fight too.
So Kendra, I don't know if you're still here. I haven't heard you talk in a little while.
I'm scared.
All right, Kendra, you see the gem begin to glow.
Oh man.
From his center, 40 feet. All right. So the 3 of you need to make dex saves. Well, actually, you know what? If I center that on Kennedy, fan favorite's out of the line of fire. So, Kendra and Tazzle need to make dex saves. Oh, Tazzle dodged it. Nice. Kendra, can you dodge it? Let's find out. You don't. Ouch. So, Kendra, with that roll, you're going to suffer a burn from this. And then let me pull up the damage. You guys are subject to the following amount of fire damage. Tazzle, yours is halved. Kendra, you're just going to take whatever this says. So technically half because you're resistant.
Are you kidding me? 20 fire damage.
Ouch! So, yep, that's half to you, Tazla. You're just up there for 20 fire damage. Because you've been fed recently, that's not going to be doubled, in fact. But yeah, you're in ouchie territory. Now, the good news for you two is that he annihilated his little groups as well.
Oh, he does that. Shit.
So there were no fucks given. Even though they're resistant, that still just annihilated them. And Kendra, you're up.
Wait. Stop, please.
I'm gonna tell him to get the fuck out of here.
You're gonna do what?
I'm gonna turn to Tazzle and tell him to get the fuck out of here.
You look at him as he's like turning very like pale in the face, and you can see his veins kind of starting to bulge, and he's like, he's not gonna make it far from the poison.
Oh, stop, please. Jesus Christ.
I'm basically gonna tell him to fly as far as he can. I'll move here and drink my soda for an additional 10 health.
Okay. So that's Kendra's turn. What are you gonna tell Marshall to do?
Fuck.
Reiterating that this is Marshall's last turn as well.
I'm trying to move you out of the way because everything you have is a cone. You're a piece of shit.
It's not my fault that so many of the high-level abilities are cones, okay?
You can double dash and move away. We have a hole below, like we can go down here. Like we can move down here. Oh, fucking straight line.
You need to move. In general.
Alright, well when it's my turn, I'm gonna double dash.
No, we'll get to it when it's your turn.
There is no double dashing. You need to fucking fly, bitch. You're gonna fucking die.
Also, dash is just straight up an action in and of itself. It just means you move twice your movement speed.
Instead of drinking the soda I got, I'll give it to Tazzle so that way he can drink it and make sure you fucking die in his next
I can drink my
turn.
blood bag too. Chloe.
Yeah, that's true. Tazzle could also drink the blood bag.
Well, then fine. I'll fucking.
If you want to keep.
All right, so you drink your soda for 10, and again, we'll go back. We're still mulling around what the hell Marshall's gonna do.
I don't know where to move.
I mean, you could disengage them if you don't want to take a hit, but other than that.
Oh, she's not in range. She's not in range. Oh, you mean Marshall can disengage? Yeah. Do.
Duck again. You gotta go back to
Move here, I guess.
I will draw a fictitious barrier here, which is like if you go farther than this, you're no longer part of the battle. That's the runaway line.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, that's as far as.
So Marshall.
Because if he goes up.
As far as you can go before I'll consider that you're running away. Is Marshall just going for a Hail Mary attack?
I am.
Well, Marshall misses.
The big guy?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
16 is not enough. And Marshall dies to poison at the end of his turn.
Fuck, I'm out of Pokemon.
Rip.
That's probably your best bet.
Hey, he's done more damage than anyone else, fucker.
It's true. Marshall did good, but Marshall also had the perfect type advantage, so I mean, he better have. Jerry, roll me a d4 for consequences, please.
Are you still rolling?
Because the turn orders are still going. +1. Luckily, you're doing quite well on the consequences so far.
I'm going
I'm
pee.
only gonna talk.
What'd you say?
I'm only gonna talk.
So Taz, you're up now.
Alright, I'm gonna...
So Kendra fucked off. Are you gonna try to heal?
I will, yes, I'm gonna, pop a hole in this blood bag, and I'm gonna drink that shit like a fucking...
You're going to drink the
shot.
whole thing.
I mean, I don't know how much I can get. I mean, no, I'm probably not gonna drink the whole thing. It takes a long time. I'm not gonna stone cold it either, because I don't want to waste it.
Okay, so how much of the bag?
I will do... half.
Half the bag.
No, how much?
Seems-
It's fairly big, so probably a third.
I mean, it's not that big. You could conceivably drink it in 2 turns.
It's like a bigger thing. Okay, I'll do half. And I'm gonna move to 5, 10, 15.
Okay, Tazzle, half the blood bag is worth 20 points of health.
No shit. Okay, just straight as is.
Just straight up add 20 health to your hit bar.
Okay.
Jesus.
Uh,
Fly away! Yes.
okay. And I want fan favorite. I can go up to
Yeah,
35,
leave
but
it.
I don't want to leave the battle, so
Okay.
I want... Can... magic is still an action. That doesn't... I can't use mana for bonus action, right? It's not how we do it. Oh wait, certain things are bonus actions.
Certain things are bonus actions, yeah.
Chloe, stop, please. I can't fucking think, girl. Come on. You've been blocking the whole fucking game. Come on. You not getting more treats. You're done. I love you. No more treats. No more treats.
Jezzo, remember to, we'll just go ahead and remember to subtract your 5 health too, since you're going to take it at the end of your turn for poison. And then what is fan favorite going to do?
Alright, he's going to... What I want to do, I want to check on this real quick. Wait. I'm gonna put... This is a bonus action for Cyclone, so I'm gonna do use 2 for Pokemon. That's a bonus action, raise the AC for 1 turn. So I'm gonna put that on fan favorite. There's for 1 turn to bring his AC to 17.
Okay.
I'll use 2 mana for that because it's a bonus action.
And what is fan favorite going to do with his turn?
Oh, Chloe, come on. He is going to... so 15... He only... Check his movement. I think his movement's 20... 25... 30... Jesus Christ. 30 foot wide. So he's 30 feet. Come on. Chloe, are you fucking kidding me, baby? Sweet fucking Jesus.
She does not want to shut the fuck up now, does she?
No, she
While
wants
you
all
just-
the attention. So I'm gonna move up. I wanna get these, so I wanna get all these fucks in an AoE if I can. It's... Can I get it? If I move back up 1, just run straight right, do I still... Oh, God. Can I go here instead? And I'm gonna try to use... 15. Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and roll a second.
I'm gonna use Bulldoze. It's a dex save for 16.
A dex save for 16.
15. Yep, strike around solid. It ripples out from you a 15-foot circle. Any creature caught in the area must make a dex save against DC. Taking damage. Ground damage.
Alright, the big guy's going to make a dex save. The other 3 auto fail. Alright, he failed too.
Okay, so that's... Okay. Alright. 2d8 plus 7. Okay, back to the game. 2d8 plus 7. Chloe, come on. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my god. All of that for nothing.
Fucking brutal. As all 3 of the little shits cling to life from this attack.
20.
That's some horse shit right there.
I moved 20, so I get 10 more. So
And then we're gonna do.
I guess I'll do.
Oh, you're so
I don't
fucking
know.
close.
I'll just fucking stay, I guess. I
You're gonna stay right there.
Stay. I mean, if I move out to here, or even over here, I'll still get attack of opportunity, or am I outside of his range?
No, you didn't go into his melee range.
Okay, so that's because. Okay, so I'll move there because I have 10 more left. So I had 30.
Alright.
I moved what from here? I think it was.
You went from like here to here. Or it was like here. Yeah, you're right. It was 20, and then you
10,
can go
15,
from
20.
here.
Yeah.
You go from here anywhere 10 feet from there.
Yeah.
So that works. That works. Cool. So Spec tried to hit him with a flash cannon and whiffed it. R.I.P. It's the creature's turn. He's going to start by empowering these three and healing them for a considerable amount.
Fuck off.
As he rekindles their fires, the three of them are going to surround Spec.
Chloe.
They are going to attempt to
Please.
hurt, kill, maim, damage Spec, who's going to fight them off quite effectively. He currently has, I'm going to say, only 3 active targets. We'll roll a d4 on a 4 I choose. That's going to be Blastoise. Mr. Blastoise, go ahead and make a... I don't know why I'm talking to him like he's one of you. Go ahead and make a... What's that?
Did you skip Blastoise?
No, he was, his roll was the 5+5. He tried to make a fucking flash cannon.
Oh.
He fucked up a flash cannon. That was his turn. That was the +5 there. I rolled it while Taz was deciding what he wanted to do. And then we will make a con save, which he's going to get his proficiency to. He's still failed. Fantastic. So he takes the full brunt of a sludge wave, which is going to be 4, 12, +8. Well, with that attack, Blastoise goes down.
Fuck!
We circle to Kendra.
Fuck!
What you gonna do, Kendra?
Fuck! Hunter, what is his health?
What?
What? Can we get a health update?
Yeah, you're out of money, though.
Is that something we can do?
Do you have anybody else?
I'm gonna say.
I do have a...
I'm saying no without a unanimous vote to that.
What is happening? I had to get Chloe outside.
I'm asking for a health update.
I will allow you to forward your mo money if you want to go tomorrow and get more turkey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basil.
What?
Are you fucking paying attention? I'm asking for a health update.
Yeah, I guess so.
I didn't hear from Josh yet. Josh, how do you feel about knowing what this guy's health is at? You want to leave them in the dark?
No, let him.
Alright,
Them
let's do this, bro.
He's less than half.
Less than half. Wow.
Oh,
What is beating me?
I wish fucking Dawn Fay would hit him with that better than a 1 and a fucking 1. What a cunt. What a cunt damage roll that shit was. For an AoE, oh my god.
It's funny because if you'd rolled even 1 point higher, you would have actually killed the slimes.
Yeah. That would be my luck.
So, Kendra, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna regret this. But you leave me no choice.
Oh no, my man. Oh no. Oh no! So for those who don't remember what she's risking right now, if Fister goes down, he's done. He will not be coming back.
What?
Yeah. Remember, if he dies,
Oh.
he's already been revived twice. If he goes down, he's done.
Yeah, you haven't morphed him yet. You were gonna try to morph him at some point, right? Or melt, whatever the fuck they call it, fuse him.
Remember the pact with Fister? That's why you're so afraid to use him. He's been brought back from death twice. If he sees death again, he's not coming back.
Plus, he's 11. He don't give a shit anyway. You're gonna be randomizing your attacks, I think, right? But who knows? He could just charge up something good and fucking punch this thing in the eyeball.
She abandoned ship so quick. I thought you had a plan. I thought you were pulling Fister out because he's like, he has the perfect thing to do here, and you're like,
don't
nope,
forget,
not.
He is a badass right now. Like, as that form, he's fucking face wreckable.
He is beefy.
He gains I think he has 18 fucking AC now or something.
I think so. I don't know.
He's fucking jacked up and good to go is what he is. He just won't give a fuck about what you're doing.
He had to take severe damage to die though.
He would have to take some pretty severe damage to die. That is true.
Basically like shock rocks. You gotta go full close, if not past your health, and then give or take, right? Or however you do it in the background, but it is like massive damage. Like the poison that knocks the martial out is different than just being like fucking punched at 1 health for like 80 damage.
Yeah, you do have to take pretty significant negative damage.
Because shock rocks was 1 health, and he took double his health and damage. So.
Yeah, that's a death. If you're curious what the math of it is, if you go negative more than 50% of your health in an attack.
Right. Like I had 1 critted for 12 damage, and I had 6 health, and I instantly died.
So that'll be Kendra's. Okay. That'll be Kendra's turn as she deploys Fister. Jerry, they're still going. I'm going to make a medicine check to see if we can bring you back now that the nurses have had some time to work on you. Let's find out. No, they did not. So roll me consequences. Wow, you are doing really well on the consequences. This could be so much worse.
You can have the fridge after this shit.
Just gonna empty the fridge. All the drinks. Thanks.
For what it's worth, Jerry, this could be so much worse for you. Tazzle, you're up.
Alright. So I'm gonna I don't know what I can do with this, but I'm gonna charge up as much fucking mana as I can. Plus more. Chloe.
Oh my god, Chloe, shut up!
Fucking kidding me, Chloe? You're not getting more treats. Come on, cut it out. Come on, baby. I'm done. What are you whining at? I'll try to use I'll probably use, let's see, I got 11 mana left. I'll use, I don't know, I'll try to use fucking 8, I'm gonna use 8 points of mana. I'm gonna charge up as much fucking shit as I can. And just fucking gust push this motherfucker.
Gus, who are you trying to push?
I want to kind of hit. I don't know what the range would be or how we want to do that, but I want to hit. I want to push this motherfucker with like a huge chunk of like.
Tazzle, I'm going to tell you, because he has grounded himself with his tendrils, you will not be able to move him with pure wind.
Right. But I want to kind of like, if there's a way to like.
Cut them
not
off.
distract or like interrupt
Cut
him
them
or
at the knees.
give him some inconvenience. You know what I mean? Like, why am I out in this fucking hurricane, storm, tornado?
I'm trying to think of anything that would possibly affect a volcano-sized ball of magma with wind.
Yeah, I don't know, blinding wind effect, like going 80 on the highway on a motorcycle with no fucking eye protection.
Let's
I don't know. I'm
Okay,
just coming up with
if
something.
you were to pump as much, which would be all of your mana for the record, if you were to pump your mana into a wind as strong as you can produce, the best possible effect that I can think of is you would rob him of his targeted attack next turn. So we can say something along the lines of blindness. Cool the magma around his eyes enough that it obscures his vision next turn.
Okay.
For one turn. Wow.
I'm
Well, to
actually
be
not
fair,
done
that
yet.
one attack is 4d12 damage.
Do it.
Alright,
Significant
that's all the mana, right?
reduction. I'm going to say it
All
would
of it or
take you at least the majority of your mana to do this.
So-
Yeah, you can tell me how certain you want to be. If you pump
8?
all your mana into it, it's certain.
8, I guess, or
You pump 8 mana into it. All right, you can roll me a d20 with 8 mana. Let's see how effective you are. Pretty good chance of success. Actually, make it an Arcana check so you get your bonus.
oh, okay. Plus 3.
Didn't matter. Didn't matter. Didn't matter. You successfully blind him on his next turn. He cannot make his targeted attack.
I really wish that was fan favorite with his bulldoze right now.
Speaking of fan favorite, it's his turn.
And he's gonna roll up and do the same thing.
Watch it. Watch. He's gonna. All things must be equal. How much you want to bet?
I want
Perfectly balanced as all
Walkers
things
in
should be.
it, but I do not want Specs in it. So these two on the right to Specs left, I want them to be hit, and the boss.
Okay.
Alright. That's a deck save as before. I believe it was 16.
You're gonna hit it from there. Make a deck save, everyone.
Yeah, bulldoze.
What's the range on it?
There's a 15 feet around me.
It says 15 feet around you. Okay.
Yeah, centered.
So like that. Okay. All right. So we're gonna need Mr. Fister to also make a deck save, please.
Not affected by ground type moves. Continue.
Not true. You lost your ability to levitate when you evolved.
That is a true thing. He has a different ability now, I think.
Notice how he's walking on the ground now. He has the ability pressure now.
He does. So every time you make a move, Hunter, that's -2.
That is true. Now that he is on the field, I lose double power points.
Alright. 20.
Oh, actually, only if I target you with the move, I lose double power points, which is good to know. So we need a deck save from Fister. The little globs fail it automatically, so roll damage, and I'll go ahead and just do the big guy here. Big guy rolled a 19, so he's going to pass.
So that's still 1 die.
So let's see the damage. Yeah, it's deck save.
+7.
Goddamn.
Fister roll a 13. What's the save?
16.
16 save? Oh, Fister failed. Fister, you take 12 points of ground damage.
Why is it not letting me?
I take reduced ground damage. These two globs are annihilated. And that is actually a really important threshold that you just passed. So that's good to know. On Spec's turn, Spec is going to pull out a weapon that is unfamiliar to any of you. And with a sort of whirling motion, you see this blue ring appear around the base of this creature, and Spec just kind of twirls it a few times in the air to complete this ring as you watch this blue bubble form around the goop, and the goop is just transported away.
Oh, thank God, that is the coolest thing.
We forgot the stylus.
He pulled out the Ranger capture device, yeah.
He's gonna get studied. Don't say
Yeah,
that.
they got the good place
Anyway,
for it. Perfect place
So this
for it.
creature doesn't get his directed attack this turn because of the blindness, but he does get his AoE attack. And let's see who that's going to subject. All right, 25 feet is the three of you. Fan favorite, Fister, and Spec.
Oh, I can reduce this stuff back down again. 16.
So, the three of you are going to be subject to a Constitution saving throw. Here's Spec. Spec's going to be okay. He's going to take half. Man, Spec's a beast. What the fuck?
I hope so.
God damn it.
Come on, fan favorite. Let's get it.
Fister, you're going to take it. Fan favorite, you take half. So Fister takes full, the other two take half. Nobody gets poisoned. Nobody gets poisoned as we output the following amount of AoE Toxic Cloud.
Oh, baby.
That is 24 Toxic Cloud. So 12 to fan favorite, 12 to Spec, and 24 to Fister.
Cool, fan favorites. He's just
said poison?
So he's 6.
Poison! Person!
Fan favorites
Good.
resistant, so that's halved.
Fantastic. He takes half of half. He takes 6.
Fuck yeah.
Let's go.
God, it's the old and the new.
Would be 24 to Fister, but I guess it'll only be. Yep, you got it. All right, fantastic. So, that's a fun thing about NPCs that I've been forgetting to do. I don't know what type Spec is, so I don't know if he's resistant to that or not, but we're just going to call him neutral for now.
Yeah.
He has
I'm, like,
reached
trying to
the health
imagine what
threshold.
Spec would be.
At this point. Well, water we know for one.
Yeah.
But what else I don't know. So, the three of you, each of you is now going to roll me a D100. If the three of you sum to a large enough number, we're about to have an event here.
Is it a good one?
So Jerry rolled really well. He just rolled it as a DM roll. Jerry rolled an 81 in the background.
Fuck yeah. I think.
Oh,
You guys watch the aura around this creature in the blink of an eye is snuffed out. It's like watching a fire just get water dumped on it. It's just gone. And you watch the flame on this creature begin to dull and darken. Like a significant amount of his heat is being robbed from him. As you look upon this, you see Spec kind of running back to get away from whatever's about to happen. These large jaw-like protrusions form around the creature. They're like ghastly flame.
what?
They are teeth of black flame in the shape of a canine jaw that snap around this creature and pull it into the ground.
What the fuck?
What
dude?
the fuck? Hunter, do you want me to roll a history check? Or do I not need to?
Erupting from where that creature just was is another.
What the fuck?
What is that?
That seems to glow with enhanced power at the moment.
Do you know that one?
That's cool as fuck.
As it shoots a look to the three of you, Spec, Tazzle, and finally Kendra. Kendra, you feel a sense of extraordinary existential dread looking into this thing's eyes. As the flames on its back paws ignite violently, and with a burst of speed, it shoots off, leaving a trail of flame behind it, moving faster than your eyes can follow. And we are out of combat.
Damn, I couldn't use my stone.
I'm assuming we got to a third of its health. We fought hard and valiantly.
We rolled high enough so that he wouldn't murder us, even though fan favorite says, "Oh, it was my kill, motherfucker." You just see him roll off after it.
Ew, that was Marshall's kill. Fuck off.
You hit him once. What do you mean?
I know. He was gonna hit him again. Actually, hit him twice.
Hunter, do you want to roll a history check?
He just had a shitty low fucking.
You can try it, but I can guarantee Kendra's never seen that thing before.
Okay, never mind then.
You can roll a history check to see if it looks familiar to you, though.
I mean, I know it looks like an Arcanine.
Oh, that's what the history check was going to be for. See if you draw that conclusion.
Do
You
not.
know what? We're going to ignore the history check because you're a fire type expert.
What am I rolling for?
Well, you know, there was supposed to be about how much information I gave you, but you should get something. That's a roll for fuck all. So we'll give you the bare minimum, which is that, yeah, Kendra, that thing kind of reminded you of an Arcanine, a little bit, kind of. It had the right sort of shape.
Damn. That was.
See, when you were describing like claw-like hands, I thought you were like, "Oh my god, it's Groudon." It's
Oh, yeah.
here.
Oh, no.
Like how it's hands. I was like,
That would be so much worse. You would all be dead.
I know. That's why I was like, "Oh no, run!"
Oh no! Not only would all of you be dead, this forest would be fucked.
True.
If it was a Crawdon?
No, she said Groudon.
Oh, I was like a giant Crawdon. I mean, it would fight everything.
He said like teeth-like claws, so I was thinking like how Groudon's hands look. I was like, "Oh."
No, these were like, it was like a jaw of black flame appearing out of thin air and snapping over the creature.
I see now. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Crawdon fucking leveled. He deserves it. It's been fucking 2 years.
That was so much stress.
It's way too hot right now.
I'm like fanning myself. I'm like,
I was stressed with the day of sex. Y'all, you could have died. I mean, one of you did. Speaking of which, Jerry, 2 things. I'm going to roll a medicine check to see if they can resuscitate you now. Get a slightly better doctor in the house. Let's see.
Slightly better.
Son of a bitch. Jerry, you know the gist.
Don't let him.
Give me a D4.
D4, Jerry. You don't have to do it.
Oh, God.
You finally
Ow.
rolled 4?
With that, Jerry, that's the final roll I'm going to have you do. With that final consequence roll, they stabilize you to the point where you are not conscious, but you are not actively dying anymore, as you're hooked up to all of the medical machinery they can muster to save your life.
You totally just had the option of either kill him or just give me plot armor, and you chose the plot armor. So thank you.
We respect.
I didn't. Well, you know, you were rolling consequence rolls for a reason. It's not exactly plot armor.
Probably the low rolls were good. That was like your.
I didn't even get to roll a D4 to see what Fister to do. Because of Hunter.
Roll a D4 now.
See what he could have done. Hey, it was a health gate that was determined from the beginning of the fight. I mean, you reached it when you reached it.
Nice.
Thunder Punch.
Well, that would have been fucking great. Walks up and thunder cunts the thing.
What the fuck?
You knocked over your chin with your stamp and stuff. Yeah, it's fine. It's just spilled on the couch.
I don't even want to know how much XP Marshall got. Probably not very much.
Well, two things, right? The kill got stolen. So, and there were a lot of people involved in the fight. So
what are we calling these creatures? Kaijus?
I've been affectionately calling them that. Sure. So let me distribute XP before we move over to Josh real quick, because he's got the most important thing that's happening right now. Let's see who took part in this battle. Let's check Kennedy's team first. Where the fuck is Marshall? There he is. Marshall had 0 XP toward his next level, so that's cool. He just got a sum. Marshall participated.
Cronut was in there for most of that fight.
He was there the entire time.
Yeah, literally like the entire time.
Well,
Until
all
last
except
two
for the last couple.
That and the little fuckers that
Killed a
he
lot
fought
of those
before.
little dudes too.
Sure.
He did do some of the big creature, but I did hit him with like swifts, a couple swifts.
Now we'll hop over to Josh. Josh, who participated for you? You had Asmodeus in at the beginning.
Todd was there for 2 seconds.
And Todd was in long enough to get nuked, so I mean there was something, right? Todd's really close to leveling up. FYI.
What level's Todd? He's 6.
He's 5. He's about to turn 6.
Nice, he gets some more moves. Not moves. Does he get moves? Yeah,
And then let's see here. That was Asmodeus XP, Todd XP, and then on Trevor we had Reclaim.
He took out quite a bit of those little guys.
Cook Plane is going to hit level 6 from that fight.
It's die 8, not bad. That's 2.
And then let's see here. Fan favorite gets some XP for what he was able to do too.
Don't give Mr. Fister anything. He might as well not have been.
I mean, he got his share for existing in the fight.
He exists.
And he took a hit, so he gets some credit for that, but it's not a lot.
Oh,
Let's see here. So Kuklane, if you want, you're going to need to pull him out for us to do a full level.
Yeah, I gave him 8 for his health roll.
So you got 8. So he's going to have 58 HPs now.
It's pretty decent. Not bad.
And I think level 6 he gets new moves, I think.
He does, but he pretty much has all the ones you get. He's already got Beam.
Fair enough.
Kuklane leveled up? Nice.
Kuklane did, yeah. So Kuklane is now the bare minimum level he should have been to even exist.
Yeah. Because I think I caught him at level 5.
Yeah, I think so. Jerry.
Yeah.
We're going to have a moment with you, sir. As everything goes incredibly quiet.
You see,
Very intentionally.
Cosplaying as the Emperor.
You're doing what?
I'm cosplaying as the Emperor. Pretty cat.
Oh, Jesus Christ. The conceit to call yourself the Emperor. Jerry, before you does not appear your god. As you saw visions of melting clocks and cosmic disappointment. Before you appears 3 spheres.
what?
Behind each is a doorway, which seems to lead back to the material world.
What?
You hear the whispers in your head. Your god says but one word to you, and he demands you choose.
Choose.
There is a fourth door behind you in a different color and of a different shape. Gary, you accumulated through the course of being downed 7 consequence points. If you choose this door, Jerry will awaken with extraordinary exhaustion. His body barely capable of returning to the material world, he will suffer heavy consequences to his own physical being. If you choose this door, you will sacrifice this number of levels across your entire team, including yourself, in any way you deem.
As in, like, he's docked one level over 7 different individuals, or
He has 7 levels he has to give up across his entire being.
Him and his Pokemon and stuff.
Oh, that's not bad. I only use like 3. I got
Throw them,
yes, but like
knock them
no,
down
like
the one. That's okay.
add up to 7.
yeah. I use like 3 Pokemon. I've got like 20 of them. I could nerf 7.
Let him continue.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's just see how this goes.
If you choose this box, at least one of these points will be to Jerry.
That's so worse. Much worse.
Which is to say you will have to remove enough points to knock Jerry down.
And Jerry's already behind.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, because you level up per Pokemon level.
Alright.
Yes. Which essentially means taking levels from your highest level you need to take at least one level from one of your highest level Pokemon in order to knock Jerry down a point, is the caveat there.
But he still has
Why
like
you
his
flipping me off?
moves and stuff. They just lose the level and health or whatever.
If you choose this door, the final option, you will need to lose items of equivalent value to that amount of XP.
Oh, shit.
This can be money. This can be magic items. This can be resources. If you choose the fourth door, the one behind you, which is an option to you, this will be the end of Jerry.
Yeah, I love it. Yar. No, we need Jerry.
I have no good excuse to.
I'm going to take a moment because I need to use the restroom. Jerry, feel free to discuss this decision with your teammates. Your choice will be fine.
What do the other 3 do? They're just extra. Oops.
These are exits, so you have to use the consequence portal, and these are way out. This is the way out.
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay.
One
And
is
it's just think about it like this: they're like corridors, right? Each one is like.
Super Mario.
so one is so wait, what's the first one again?
It's exhaustion.
Exhaustion.
That
Which
So the top one will nerf Jerry really hard for the next couple long rests.
is that how many points of exhaustion he get?
No, because that would just be
That would
immediate
kill
death.
him. That's what I was gonna say. I would
Yeah.
kill him. I just wanna
Yeah, so it's going to be as many points of exhaustion as he can take, and then further detriments when he runs out of points to consume to exhaustion.
Okay.
For those of you who don't know, there are only 6 points of exhaustion that exist. So
Right. That's what I was
Jerry
like,
would take
why?
5, and then the other 2. He would take 5, and the other 2 would then be other consequences. I'll be right back.
Hey, Tazzle, do you want to help me make a dreadnought? I could just
Make
paddle
it
around.
Dreadnought.
Yeah.
What do you mean, as a new character? Oh, make it for Jerry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just be a sarcophagus.
Yeah, we'll make, like, what do you want to pick, the level one? I would personally do the levels, and then we'll just battle our way back up. That seems to me, that's the easiest way to go.
Yeah, because you don't know how bad the exhaustion will be.
That's
The
true.
exhaustion, every exhaustion point you have to sleep it off, long rest. You'll be out
The
for at least a week.
exhaustion is free, but at the same time, you can't use any of your magic.
Right.
You can't use it though.
There's
So no
each level.
So you can get hit by like normal type attacks, fighting type attacks, stuff that you didn't used to get hit.
Right.
So 1 point of exhaustion, I believe, is half speed or disadvantage on all ability checks and saves.
Oh yeah, that's just a rest.
2 level. I think 2 points reduces your speed to half. I forget what 3 and 4 is. I'm gonna look it up, but I know at like 4 or something, you basically are bedridden until you literally cannot move. Okay, let me look this up just to make sure.
Just real quick, he said when that thing looked into my eyes that I felt unbelievable dread. Right? That was it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it's definitely part fire, but I don't know if it's part fairy. I don't know what that creature is. Are you weak against fairies? For being fire or something?
What? No, that's not a thing.
2 of my
Fairy
strongest Pokemon.
Fairy type?
No. Why would fire be bad against fairy?
Well, what else are you? Aren't you ghost?
Fairy. Yeah. So. Like,
2 of my strongest Pokemon will now be able to tell me.
yeah. No. So my weaknesses are dark, ghost, groundwater, and rock. I'm actually resistant to fairy types, so I'm assuming it was dark.
Yeah. Huh.
I sent him that Arcanine a very long time ago. Glad it came into use. That was cool.
So I would say my personal choice would be the levels, and then we just have to literally just take the time to fight our way back up. But I mean, you still have.
You become Jerry's personal bodyguards.
Yeah.
I rolled all the levels, but this is going to make controlling some of my Pokemon a little bit tough.
Well, here's the thing. Since you only use one, just use the stats. So only take down 1 level for those main 3 that you use, and then put the other 4 into your other 4, like, less used Pokemon. It's not going to affect you very much.
Here it is. Ready? Disadvantage of level 1 on exhaustion is disadvantage on ability checks. Yep, 2 is speed halved. 3 is disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. 4 is hit point maximum halved. That's what it was. Hit point maximum was halved. And then 5 is your speed is reduced to 0, and then 6 is death.
But yeah, no, you can do that. If you put 7, if you take 7 levels out of your lowest Pokemon, basically turning them to like level 3s and 4s or whatever,
right?
You still become level 5, I think you reserve to, or 6.
6.
6. So that way your mains are still level 8, 7, and 6, or whatever you need them to be. So that way they
you don't have to take it from your top guys, right?
Yeah, no.
It's just any.
So I'm gonna go with the left.
So
now
I would say take them from ones that are like duplicates, sort of like duplicate types. You're not really gonna use as often, and because you want to kind of split up your team. Have like you have your Todd, then you have your ghosts, then you have your fires.
That way you still have your powers. You still have your super strong Pokemon that you did before.
Right. You want something
that's... You're just a little less healthy, and you're more easier. You're still easy, the same to hit.
At least have one type of one of every type.
Don't use Borgild.
Okay, it's just an example.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Borkild's
use the
really
ones
good.
that have it.
At least the ones that don't even have character sheets.
Don't do it on your DP. I'm telling you that right now. Don't do it.
Because I mean, we
Around.
have tons of other ones we could just level up too. If you need to re-level them, I have plenty that we could battle and,
Yeah.
and co-battle and
So, like
level
your
up.
Pichu. I would pick one of your two water types to use. Either your Time Pole or your Whooper is good. It's a water ground type, but Time Pole. Let me show you the evolutions for that. So, right, this evolves into Toad. So they're both water ground type, and then eventually go Toad,
Right.
which is like an 8-foot frog.
Right.
That fucks you up.
Is he gonna Is he gonna become the Toad? Or no, that's the one. Can you choose? Oh, that's Poly Toad. I'm thinking of
Palpitoad, yeah.
Palpitoad. He becomes Poly Whirl or Palpitoad, right?
So it goes Time Pole, Palpitoad, and then Seismitoad.
Ah, yes, he's really good actually.
Seismitoad, yeah. Compared to if you do Quag. Where's my Quag? Who will have a good Quag?
I know. I gotta get mine up.
So
for some
your Seismitoad actually has 15 AC compared to your Quagsire, which is 14.
Mm-hmm.
But your Quagsire moves faster.
Gotcha.
This is the same thing. So just choose one that you want to use.
Mm-hmm.
I want to fucking do
Etc.
Spider, dude.
Etc.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like we said, it's not a big deal. Levels would be best because we could just have a game or so. We can just fight shit for levels.
And like I said, we can pretend to be bodyguard.
I have tons that I want to level. Or at least a few good ones that I want to level up. And
I'm so proud of Marshall during that fight. But I'm also very upset because he didn't get very much XP.
plus, like I said, you still have what's her name's gym to do, and you'll gain some really good experience out of that and some money
Yeah,
too.
sure.
Right.
I don't think he has anything really good against.
Does he have any fire, or you want fire?
Well, he's got the Litwick actually. He could do okay.
Yeah, Litwick. So fire and flying.
And he's
is
got
really
Todd.
good.
Yeah, he should be fine with Todd for poison.
Okay,
The problem
Yeah,
is
'cause
grass.
the poison is
I have
absolutely demolishing.
returned. And it is time, Jerry, to make a choice.
I'm gonna go with the leveling.
You're gonna sacrifice some levels.
Yep.
Okay. Let's pull up the sheet and figure out how we're gonna do this. So,
How do you want to do this?
if I'm not mistaken, Jerry, I think you are levels 7.
Oh, yeah. I'm level 7.
Let me see. Let me just pull up the handbook here. 7 sounds right. I'll just make sure that's correct.
Oh, can I get rid of the poison, or am I still coughing it up?
We will determine that in a moment. 7. So I think actually you might be 8. So 8 would require 24 max team. So yeah, you'd be 7 at the moment. So in order for the requirements of the level sacrifice to be met, you need to drop below a maximum of 24. So let's get started then. Your best team right now is Cerberus, Asmodeus. Let's see who else is on your top list here. Cerberus, Asmodeus, Borkild, Fucknut, Jotun is pretty high up there, and Steve is pretty high up there.
Oh, I guess that's not gonna work, huh?
So you have to use his higher levels, right?
You
He
have
has to
to.
drop at least enough of his higher levels that he loses a level.
Yeah.
So I can't just wreck my low levels.
You can after you've met the requirement of wrecking at least one Jerry level.
Right, that makes sense. Because he yeah. Because he has to at least
Sure.
lose. I mean, how much do you have? How many? What is your levels now? Because you might only have to
I'm
level up one.
currently adding that up right now. So you're 2 levels over the cap. So you need to lose 2 levels off your best team. Well, technically 3 levels off your best team, and then 4 can be dumped anywhere.
So pull out your best team. So you're in as lit with.
So your best 4 technically are Cerberus, Asmodeus, Borghild, and Jotun. Litwick is also equal, so he can take some of these too. So let me just organize. These guys can get the hell out of here. Let me just organize it like this. This guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and then we'll pull out Schnover or Steve. So between these guys, you got to lose 3.
3 levels?
Yep, and then the other 4 can go on any dump Pokemon you don't give a fuck about. Because losing 3 between these guys will drop you below the level cap for Jerry.
So I would pull up their sheets.
I have to have them somewhere.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Amadeus is 8, 6. They're not an option. That's not an option. That's not an option. 7. Wait, go back to the other one. 7, okay, next one. Scroll up. What the fuck are all these black smudges?
This is all gone. Everything.
You're gonna have like a 2-8 with experience and a 1-4. I always forget to use them.
So, since you've elected to keep Jerry, which is very interesting. You're talking about being okay with him dying. I enjoy that you're enthralled with the idea of keeping him.
A little bit longer. It's less about him and I need something at the end of the week. Unhinged. My mental health is a little out there at times.
An outlet. So we need to drop 3 levels between these guys somehow. So who do you want to demote? Worth noting, a level demotion can't unevolve someone.
Right.
That's nice.
So if you nuke Cerberus, he's not going to unevolve. He's just going to get weak.
Yep, and that's what's kind of the cool thing about your abilities. Is even if it's under 6, you still technically keep them because they all have a level 1 to 5 and whatever.
I forgot you have Cerberus, so put 1 into Steve, personally. 1 into Asmodeus, and then...
Right.
You already have good fire type. So don't really need Steve.
No. I can mix. I'm just trying to find the sheets. Sorry, Hunter.
You're good. Take your time.
What level is Steve? That's
Steve?
what he's trying to figure out. Yeah.
Steve, let me pull up the tracker. Steve, where's Steve? Steve is level 6.
Alright.
Oh shit.
We'll whack a level off Steve. We'll whack a level off Cerberus.
All right, so let me go ahead and write all this down so I make sure I'm keeping track of this. So we're gonna say -1 to Steve, -1 to Cerberus.
6. I think Jotun is level 7.
So 5. Let me bump him down, and then Cerberus is gonna go down to 6. So I have to write all this down here because we're gonna have to do some noting here. Steve goes to level 5. Cerberus goes to level 6.
No, don't do Jotun. Do Borghild because you don't use him.
Alright.
Four killed?
Yep.
Four killed is to level 5. So let me just double check here. -1 to move. Brings him to level 5. Let me double check that Jerry's going to lose a level from that. So 8 plus. Where's my thing? Let's see. Delete. So 8 plus 6 plus 6 plus 5 plus 5. Oh, I fucked it up. I fucked up my calculator. I think you're all set with that, actually. And even if you're not, we'll say you're all set because that pretty much fulfills the requirement of sacrificing some of your better crew.
All right.
Let's see. Boom, boom. All right. So let's see. 8 plus, and then you have 4 to nuke anywhere, which is the next thing I would have you think about. You are now at the level cap.
Awesome.
Good enough. Good enough. You know what? I've just realized that this is going to be too complicated in order to try and get you below the level cap of 24, and it's going to cause you to lose a lot more levels in your good stuff. So we'll just play it. I'm going to change the rules, and you can tell me if you're okay with this or if you want to keep playing this game. I'm going to change the rules to be you just have to give roughly half of those levels to your used Pokemon, which you've done 3 out of 4. I consider good enough.
Alrighty, that sounds good. But I can also whack my my lesser ones like that. That's not an issue.
Oh yeah, but you have 4 more to whack on your lesser ones. But instead of playing, because technically you still have another level 6, so you haven't gone under the cap anymore. But I don't want to make you keep nuking your A team any further.
I can nuke Jotun. I can bring.
Don't leave it.
You'd have to lose 2 more on between your 18 Pokemon. So.
Oh, gotcha. All right.
I don't want it to be that catastrophic to your ability to keep up with the group. So now you have 4 put anywhere. You can put them on your main team if you want, if you're just doing it. But you have 4 levels left to nuke someone.
Alrighty. I'm gonna send Jeffrey back to the Stone Age, I think.
Jeffrey. Who is Jeffrey? Jeffrey's your Paris.
Oh,
so that'll be 3 of your levels then, right?
Yeah.
All right, -3 to Jeffrey.
So he's now level 2.
He's level 1.
Jeffrey was
No, he was
level
level
4 or
5.
5.
He was level 5 before?
Yeah.
Oh, but Jeffrey is so cool.
My notes were wrong. I forgot to upgrade him. I have him as a level 5 level scale, but I did not upgrade him.
I thought
So-
he did that 5 a while back.
Yeah, you're right. I have it in my notes that he's level 5. I just didn't upgrade the level number.
Oh.
So he's going to get knocked back to level 2. Unless you want to knock him all the way back to level 1 and we can just take care of it now. We can.
Yeah, we'll knock him.
He's a little itty baby.
Well, he came out of my ear. So
We'll level him back up because he does a lot of cool shit. He do a lot of
So
shit.
he nukes all the way down. He's just he's the bottom of the barrel now.
I guess still got some bottom of the barrels. We'll level him.
He's basically a freshly hatched baby.
Let's go, Big Ian. Get out there.
sorry, Jeffrey.
But
Another one at me.
I don't have another one. I can go grab one though.
The
Give me
words of Big Tazzle, as soon as you say Big In, Nubs just appears. He's like,
Oh,
buddy.
Hardy boys.
No,
let's go through the process of de-leveling some Pokemon. So Steve, and sputtering on his hospital bed, recovering from the traumatic burns.
But he is alive.
We will then move back over to the others. Jerry, you awaken with a significant sense of loss about you.
Not really remembering what happened. Maybe.
And then we move over to Kendra.
I'm hooked up. It's impossible.
Just don't take the thing out of your esophagus. I can kill you.
Kendra is standing next to Fister, who took a good burn before he saw the creature get eaten.
I wish I could get Arrow Blast, but that's a loser move.
Mr. Fisker, having seen Kendra for a while, will nod gentle. She will give him a pat on the head because he is 5'3".
Worth noting, well, it's worth noting for you, Kendra, you're still filled with that sense of inexorable dread. Every bit of you that is a fire type trainer feels snuffed out after having been in the presence of whatever that creature was. So you can still be happy about Fister, but you're still like filled with this terrible gut sinking feeling.
Dread. My skull has been caved in. That's nice.
What?
That's the image I chose for Dread.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know what the actual image for Dread is, so I just picked one.
not actually a
There's
status
one I
effect.
found that's frightened.
Well,
I
I
found
figured
it
Frightened was different than Dread, so.
I like this
Well,
one. This is my
If I
frightened one.
feel empty without my fire, my skull is empty, therefore I feel like that's accurate.
This
Yeah,
is
that's
the one
fine.
that I usually use for frightened.
For frightened, yeah, that's good.
Run away!
Oh yeah, no, that's great.
So this isn't actually a status effect. This is just like you feel wrong, like you're missing a part of you.
Am I allowed to move? Like, move
Oh yeah, you're
forward?
fine. You're fine to do what you want to do. Just note that you have been negatively emotionally impacted by the feeling of losing a part of you. Like you have to emotionally deal with that. You're not physically broken, other than the damage you took in the fight.
Hunter, I'm gonna do a private GM roll.
Okay.
What do I do with my poison?
Okay.
You're still poisoned. You're not taking active damage from it anymore, but it is making you feel sick, and if you keep it long enough, it will continue to damage you.
I'm gonna step forward to where the creature was to see, obviously very slowly as I go, because I don't know if anything's gonna happen. Twister will follow me. To in the ground, basically, see if there's any remnants.
Remnants of what?
The creature that was here.
The creature that you were fighting, or the creature that showed up?
Either one, really.
The creature that showed up, absolutely not. The creature you were fighting seems to have been pulled entirely into the earth, leaving only the remnants of where the ash has been softened from being yanked into the dirt.
Not even
The best thing you could find would be, at this point, entirely hardened magma from some of the attacks that it was spewing about. Chunks of igneous rock are the only things it left behind.
I'm gonna be petting and telling Kugler how good I did. And Pancake, both of them.
Isn't Kukulain unconscious?
No, he was distant to a couple of those, so he was fine.
No. Excuse you. Hey. Hey.
No, I switched him out. He was at like 20 health.
Ah, you're good then. Yeah. Kukulain is probably he's being such a cunt. Kukulain is pretty pleased to be complimented.
I almost gave him 240 health. Yeah, favorite did phenomenal too. He fucking consider his bulldoze like fucking what's that ball from Overwatch? The ball mouse.
Oh man. Okay.
Slams on the ground.
I'll just pick up the coolest or weirdest looking igneous rock I can find. Both the nicest and like weirdest looking.
Okay. Kendra, the nicest rock you can find, you find to have a bit of a shine to its surface. It's not quite so jagged and oblong as many of the spires of molten rock that are left over are. This seems very, not geometric is not the word I'm looking for. It's very polished, almost man-made. And as you pick it up and sort of investigate that, you manage to scrape off a layer of ash, revealing this vibrant orange gem.
I'm gonna pocket. Is it a firestone or no?
Unknown.
Unknown. Okay. If I go to the next nicest one, I find this.
A rock.
I will keep doing this.
And you will continue to dig through molten rock
Interesting. So just the.
for as long as you can manage.
So I just find the one. Okay.
While Tazzle is coughing up gas and congratulating his Pokemon.
After searching for a while and only finding one strange return to Tazzle, be like, let's get you to the hospital.
That'd be a good idea. That's what I imagine.
She says,
fucking Don Fan as he fucking rolls into a roll. Oh, not a rollout. A fucking
just rolls into a ball and starts kind of careening down the road.
smashes down on the fucking AOE's everyone.
Kendra walks up to you and says, "Let's get you to the hospital," as she is the palest in the face you've ever seen her.
Alright. Well, you look like me. Alright, let's go.
Spec
Oh, yeah.
catches up to the two of you.
Jesus Christ.
As he's around, he goes, "Oi, wait."
Forgot him.
Actually, I first wanted to talk to him, then I got distracted through dealing with Josh's thing, and I forgot about him.
Wait a minute. Oh,
Yeah.
that was something.
Sorry. Yeah, my bad. I'm poisoned.
Told you.
Shit was crazy. Are you alright?
Not really. I'm too old for this.
I know, we appreciate you showing up. I mean,
Your help was great. Was your friend.
you brought a ton of good Pokemon with you. I don't think you would have done any better if you didn't.
Yeah, he takes a moment to kind of rub one of his burnt forearms. He goes, "Yeah, well, that didn't go terribly well, even to help, did it?
No.
Were it not for your friend there, we probably would have lost.
Who's he talking to? Me?
The two of you."
Oh, yes, no.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Who was that anyway? What was that?
I got no clue. I haven't seen that
Which
before.
one? Oh, is he referring to the giant wolf creature?
Yes.
Oh. Never seen it before.
So that thing wasn't with you either.
No.
Well, that's just rightly terrifying, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
There is a lot we need to talk about. But let's get back to the station and get everyone kind of checked out for the burden ward, so on and so forth, eh?
Yes, I agree. I think one of my birds took our ally back, so hopefully he's around.
Right. right. Well, follow me if you can walk. He kind of starts limping off.
We'll follow.
Whoa. My roll 20 had a freak out. Hold on.
Tazzle will take Kendra by the hand if she wants.
Wow.
If she's still seeing zone out and horrified.
He's touching me.
Oh, here we go
Mommy,
again.
I'm gonna touch
Stop
you.
touching.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ.
He
Yeah,
looks over and goes, why do I even try?
Kendra was too shocked by everything to be like, oh my god. He actually.
But Kendra is going to just be chill with this then. Is that what I'm interpreting?
Yeah, she won't care.
Fantastic. The two of you will walk back interlinked, Fister and Kuklan. Kuklan just making this like fantastic little crap sound as he walks by.
He's excited. He did good. He loved the battle.
And you guys managed to get back to the infirmary, where happenstance that you see Jerry now awake in a hospital bed.
Blaine says he needs a shower and no, just kidding.
Don't you fucking dare.
Bumblebee. No,
It's a good way to get Kuklan euthanized in the hospital.
we're gonna give him a
Guys.
Dog was rabid, had to put him down.
He just fought the biggest fire creature in the woods.
Anybody have anything to say to Mr. Jerry? For what it's worth, Jerry is looking very solemn.
Just like his picture.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much like his picture. He seems very lost for purpose in this moment. On Jerry's end, this will be both because, Jerry, you're aware that you've lost quite a bit in the interaction of getting back to the world, and more so what hurts Jerry's feelings more, I would say, is that your god is rather disappointed in you.
Yeah.
Alright. Jerry, we lived, if you didn't realize. You
How
won.
you feel?
Yours is going to make noise. Because I'm assuming I can't actually talk to the.
Oh, you can talk now. You're restored, like, to the point where you're active again. You're just very hurt.
Oh.
1 HP restoration is like you're gonna stay in this hospital bed for the night, but you can interact with them.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm just gonna whisper, I'm alive.
How are you feeling? I'm alive. Well, that's encouraging. And the other two go dead silent. They have nothing to say to this. Do the two of you have anything to say to this?
Not really, no.
I'm alive.
I'm
Yeah.
not giving a
Jerry,
he said that he's glad that we're alive.
Oh,
I'm glad that you're. Oh, that's just very kind, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm glad
Jerry,
the birds
you'll
are
notice two things about these two, right? You'll notice that Tazzle's pretty singed, and you'll see his face has the veins in his face have this very protruding blue trace to them, like they're what's the word for it when your veins bulge out more than they should? I don't remember the term for it right now.
Webbing or something?
I don't remember the term for it right now, but you can see every one of the blue return veins in his face right now as it's kind of protruding, and he is fairly singed. And Kendra is looking very pale. ghastly white, if you will.
I'm gonna go find somebody. Glad you're doing good, Jerry. He's gonna pat him on the leg.
As the Dazzle gets over to the fucking the toxicity crew, and they're like, "Oh my god!" And they immediately get a mask over your face and start dealing with you. The sensors in this room, as you guys walk around long enough, you see this little ball in the ceiling kind of catch on to you, and your Pokemon are balled up.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Do Jerry and Kendra have any interactions? Tazzle is now being dealt with this poison.
I'll leave you guys to rest. I'm gonna go heal my plant, get a change of clothes. As long as you two are okay.
Yeah. Should be on my way.
Kendra will go hear her Pokemon and then go get a change of clothes from Sari.
You need
Going to
new
purchase a
boots
change of clothes.
and a new pair of boots.
So Hunter, she'll be buying this.
You know what? Oh, you're gonna buy new clothes. It's gonna be a requisition. So excited.
Oh.
We get to talk to the requisitions officer again. Hooray! So Kendra, let's go. We'll deal with that in the morning. We'll let you go talk to the requisitions officer after you get healed here. Well, actually,
Hunter.
we can do that now. That's fine. As these two are getting healed, Tazo, they are going to be able to cure your poison. FYI, so you will no longer take tick damage.
Oh, good.
So Kendra, you piece out of the hospital wing without getting treated like the other two and head over to the requisitions officer. As he sees you coming, he does his typical BS. Oh, I hiccup there a little bit.
Actually, do I have? May have gauze. Huh? I have another burn. I have more burn meds and gauze.
He heads over to his typical BS and he goes, "How can I help you?"
Hi, I would like to purchase new clothes.
I fill out the appropriate form, then we need sizing information.
Can you please tell me which form that is?
It's in the box over there. He points to the right along with 50 other forms.
Do you have a specific page?
Oh, yes, you need a requisition I-9245667.
I-94527.
Oh, no, I-9427567.
427567.
Close enough.
I-9427567.
Kendra's just like walking over, repeating this to herself over again. You go grab. To keep your short-term memory refreshed, you after some digging, you manage to find the form that he's talking about, and it's kind of like a Kohl's catalog of sorts. It's just a list of available options and sizes that things come in.
I'll give the sizes and what I'm looking for clothes.
All right. You walk in and goes, right. And then how will we be paying today, yes?
Cash.
In cash, yes. Please provide the appropriate payment then. Through the mail slot there.
How much would you need?
It should said on the requisition form then. Did you not read the drum? Let me check. Irresponsible form fillers not reading the paperwork. Let's see.
I've had a long day.
You have purchased one leather jacket, one pair of brand new boots. And does this say then one pair of gloves then?
Yes.
Okay. Fantastic. Yes, well, all of these things in standard brown leather, size appropriate and whatnot. You are in for 200 polka dollars, please.
He'll hand over the cash.
Right then. Fantastic. He will hop down off his little stool, and it takes him a few minutes as you hear the squeaking of coat hangers on racks as he's wheeling through things to find the appropriate selection. And he comes out with a big plastic coat bag with everything tucked into it. He goes, right then. And he pushes it through this large mail slot that only opens in one direction for you to grab.
Thank you.
Yes, right then. As he goes immediately back to doing his paper.
Kendra will leave the building.
Kendra, you're going to put this clothing on now, aka can I change your token?
Yes?
Alright.
I don't want to be short anymore.
So this will be Kendra's new token.
If you look closely, she's a badass.
Wow.
She has
just looks
2
You look
stars on her.
closely.
She just
She
looks
has-
angry.
I see.
That's what I'm
My roll
She has
20
two-
fucked up again. God damn it. Kendra, this is the second time. If you break me again, I will delete you.
What do you mean? I didn't do shit!
Let's see. This is going to replace this one. Boom. Apply. You selected token. And then put this here. And we save settings. So we'll go. And then, see, 32 health is what you're at right now. So we will pop this one out. You should now be in control of this one. Update default token. You have 32 health left. Boom. So Kendra is going to peace out with her new clothes free of the singe and sludge. And what are you going to do, Kendra?
I'll just go to the top of this hill, I guess. I know it looks probably farther than it is.
Where are you going?
To the top of this hill.
That is, off the corner of the building. It's not terrible. It's a bit of a walk. I mean, you have to walk all the way to the corner of the building and then a bit from there. So you'll be a little bit away. But...
No, I was assuming the hill was the way than it actually is shown. That's just,
Oh, you want it to be farther away?
yes.
All right, so you want to walk considerable amount of distance away. All right, so Kendra's going to peace out for a while. Meanwhile, Jerry, what do you have to reflect on your experience in that death world? How is Jerry feeling about being offered the choice of non-existence?
Jerry's just sort of shaking his head like, I got dying.
I gotta stop dying.
This is like, how many times have you actually fully died? Twice?
This is the second or even maybe
You've
third
gone
time
down
you've been on this.
times, but you've died fully.
Oh, yeah. Maybe.
You know what's gonna happen now? He's not gonna take this chance because he wants to continue with Jerry, and Jerry's never gonna die again, and he'll never get to use that other character.
I'll eat a bullet. I bought myself a gun.
Escape. What are you gonna pull the trigger with? Your pinky toe?
Heard the term in the.
Go in the crook. Jerry isn't tall enough.
Oh, that's so mean.
Tall enough. You might get the top of your wizard's hat, but that's about all you're blowing off, babe.
Oh, that's fucked up.
That's so mean.
It's
That's
true.
so
Yeah.
fucked up. He's gonna blow a hole in his magic hat.
So mean.
Frosty the Snowman.
Why are you swinging? That's random. No, that's ADHD.
No, magic hat. Magic hat.
Oh yeah. I see your train of thought. Good job. I will finish my previous statement. That's good.
I was gonna ad lib a song about Frosty getting a gat. Anyway, so Jerry's reflecting on that. Jerry, do you want to do anything other than chill in this hospital bed? Are you going to try and get up on your own? Are you going to try to chat with Tazzle or one of the nurses, or convene with your god to see why he's disappointed, or are you going to just try and reflect on your own?
I am going to convene with my god and just sort of send up a prayer asking for forgiveness, and I know it will be unanswered, but I'm still going to do it.
You want to make a religion check for me?
Yes, I will. I understand how. There we go. Wrong fucking dice! Okay, just add a 1 to that.
Okay. Jerry puts let's put some time into forming his thoughts and sort of thinks to himself a little prayer off to his god, asking for forgiveness. Whether this prayer is received and whether or not forgiveness is to be given, the answer does not come clear to you immediately. But Jerry feels some semblance of peace having at least offered it.
That's nice.
He's like, I don't want to, but fine.
You are weak.
To be fair, he doesn't know what his god is thinking about. His god didn't answer him. He doesn't even know if his god got the message. It's just a matter of there's some semblance of comfort in having asked.
Doth thou forgive me? No, fuck off.
Meanwhile, Tazzle, having been cured for the most part of this poison, having your lungs flushed with fresh air, and unfortunately being forced to expel what was left, you're feeling a bit better, though you are still bludgeoned and sickly and a bit singed. What do you want to do?
Probably gonna go see Spec and see how things are going over there with him. Take a walk.
All right. Spec is busy tying off some gauze that he wrapped around one of his burns. He sort of breaks it off with his teeth to finish the seal, and he kind of looks over. He goes, "Hey. Oh, how you feeling, kid?"
Quite a bit better. How's it going with you over here? You guys got hit pretty good a couple times.
He goes, well, big man took the most of it. He's he'll be all right, but that was tough.
Oh yeah. Oh, what happened to that other fire creature, that magma thing? I saw you had some swinging thing and it disappeared.
Oh, hit the little thing with the capture device so we could figure out what the as much as we can about the origins of that creature, and especially the little ones. Make sure we don't get another one of those cropping up in the future. Capture device would have sent him back to the lab for processing.
Oh,
So they've got him in a little fireproof container right now.
oh good. Okay. Pretty sure my friend would love to
Don't
see
worry,
that.
he's not being mistreated or anything. He's just an animal. He didn't know any better. I'm told they've discovered that he likes charcoal.
Oh.
It's a bit like a biscuit. Right?
Yeah. pretty sure my friend would love to see that.
So one of the boys from the kitchen brought them a bag of grilling charcoal, and they feed him a lump once in a while. Seems to be happy.
Huh. That's good. They're not too unruly, I guess you could say.
Seems like on their own, they really just kind of exist. Without the direction of whatever the hell the mothership thing was, they're not any smarter than a nanoslugma.
Huh. That's interesting. I haven't seen one of those in a little while.
They are a bit hotter, though, it seems like. They're keeping him in a crucible.
Yeah, they seem to be a little more hotter than regular fire types.
Yeah, he's just kind of glorping in circles. Little crucible. But they're going to study him for what it's worth. That's more their business than it is mine. They'll do a better job, but that's what field rangers do for the most part. We capture what we can for study. But a capture device doesn't mean you own the Pokemon. It just sends it back here.
Right. Okay. How many can you capture and send back at once? You guys have obviously limited space, but...
Yeah, well, it depends where you're sending them, what destination you choose. I mean, if you've got a destination large enough to hold a big quantity, I suppose quite a few. But this device was meant to send it to the lab, so really just the one.
'Cause I don't have one of those. I wonder if I should...
Well, you wouldn't unless you were sent on a mission that required one.
That makes sense. I guess I could always just use a Pokeball and then release it afterwards. That works too, if need be.
Well, you can, but the danger with that, right, is there's a certain level of bonding that happens with a creature caught in a Pokeball, and there's also the expense of catching with Pokeballs, and there's obstacles to that.
Yeah, that's true. Alright. That's good that you're doing okay.
Oh, I'm fine. I've been through worse.
Oh. Wonder how much worse it'll get.
Never ask that question preemptively.
That's true.
You're just tempting fate.
That's very true. Maybe in the morning or at some point we can head out and we'll try to regrow some of that. Replant some stuff in that area. Try to get those ashlands to return.
Oh, there's a crew busy thinking about what the best way to go about reforestation is going to be. That's a slow process. You're not going to get any meaningful progress done immediately.
That's true.
But there's a whole host of we're sending a message out to Fern, the grass leader, about what best grass type influence we need to repopulate.
Oh, good. I was thinking of that. Yeah. That should be a good.
The worst thing you can do is introduce invasive species and then destroy the rest of the fucking ecosystem in the process of rebuilding that piece of it.
Yeah. Yeah, seems like a good home base here. It's probably where I'll return to fairly often. Plus we got those Fearos I want to deal with.
Oh, that's its own gambit. Seems to have taken a bit of a back seat at this point, hey?
Yeah. We'll double check and make sure everything's... The big ones are cleared up from that place. I'm gonna guess so, but who knows? I don't know what that other creature was.
We don't either, but that was something overgrown. I suspect influenced by unnatural forces.
I am broke. What shall I do?
Good question.
I
Are
don't
you asking
expect
for
pay.
respect?
Yeah, I don't expect pay to be as big since we made you do half the job.
Well, pay is not entirely up to me, unfortunately, but I do have a meaningful say in it. Here's what I'll give you. This is a senior distribution. Oh, excuse me, that's DM, not spec. Consider this a senior distribution, as he writes onto a bit of a checkbook. He says, "Distribute this among your teammates when you get the chance, eh?" Tazzle, he's going to hand you a check for 6,000 polka dollars.
Oh,
Alrighty then.
That's handy.
Yes. Sounds
And then he goes, "Oh, and this one's specifically for you." And he hands you another for another 1,000, which is your standard pay minus deductions.
Oh, thank the gods.
money, money,
The
money!
old and the new. Oh, yes. Alright. That's awesome. I appreciate that. I will take that.
That's so nice.
When you're ready to start on the Furo, or if you need any help on the Furo quest, I mean, you might just want to go start it on your own. You're the bird expert, eh? When you're ready to start on that, or if you have something to report to me about it, then find me again. I'll be doing copious paperwork from this, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, the paperwork. I guess I can do that too, I suppose.
Well, you could, but you know what? I'll be kind to you, and I won't make you do so much on your first couple ventures out. Just enjoy the reward, and revel in your first big experience as a ranger.
Alright. I appreciate it and thank you so much. Glad you guys did okay and
Oh, the lasses are all right. I told them to get out of there as soon as things got hairy. They didn't really take any meaningful hurt.
good. Alright, I'll go deposit or cash this in, I guess. Split it up. And now I'll just go. And I guess he'll shake his hand and then he'll get ready to go out down to the I think there's that machine I go to, right? Go and do some of that, or do I have to go to the requisitions guy for this?
What are you asking for?
I gotta go deposit or like withdraw this at the
Oh, you can do that at pretty much any. Usually the PCs are capable of handling that
I
kind of
would
stuff.
like my cash.
Are you trying to get trying to get cash out of it? So you could do that either at the rec office, or you could do that at the local PC.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll get everyone's.
Are you gonna just turn? Yeah, you're just gonna turn the cash. Fantastic.
Yeah, we still have to pay our stuff from the mall.
All right. So Tazzle turns this into 7,000 liquid cash. Keeps 3 of it for himself, I'm assuming. You're gonna walk right over to Jerry and hand him his payday.
Yeah.
Jerry, you'll hear your visitor return for the second time as he kind of knocks the curtain back, and he's holding this wad of cash.
He's shaking.
She's going to transmit over to you. Just place it on the bedside table, like, "That's for you, buddy."
Look at this, Jerry.
Jerry's just gonna whisper, use it.
What'd he say?
He's gonna use it to end it all.
What?
What'd he say? He wants me to keep it? I thank you.
He's gonna
so
use
much.
it to end it all.
He's like, thank you, I will use this to end it all.
Jerry, I think you can get your ammo for that gun now.
What do you think I'm gonna use to end it all?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, so how much does that cost? I'll take the rest and pocket it.
That's fucking dark.
Just beat me with the cash until I stop
He's like
moving.
slapping him with the cash like a...
Wake up, slap. Wake up, slap. Wake up, slap.
He's
Smell
like,
it,
I will
Jerry.
kill
Smell the
if not
cash.
my bullets, my paper cuts from this.
Death by paper cuts.
Smell Jerry's.
You'll notice, Tazzle, by the way, as you go to walk around the infirmary, that Kendra seems to be gone for the moment.
She's not here.
Meanwhile, we'll pop back over to Kendra.
Lady girl. Be walking around looking for where she is.
Kendra, there is a bit of a breeze coming from the shadows over here. As you see the ground kind of start to frost a little bit, like a morning frost in early winter.
I'm gonna freak out. I'm about to fucking rage. Alright, cat.
And the shadow on the edge of this tree sort of coalesces into the shape of a trench coat as somebody walks out from the edge.
Yes!
And he sees you chilling there with Firebolt, who is not terribly happy to see him.
Oh yeah, no, he'll be like full on growling, like.
As Alex stays just a little bit away as to not irritate the little dragon any further.
Get
He's gonna
this
just
fuck away
start the
from this
He's gonna just start the conversation out with a bit of a.
place. Get this bitch out of my house.
I thought that was a laugh. I heard the disconnect.
Josh fucked up.
Right,
I heard the disconnect. I thought Dazzle left.
that was me, sorry.
That's funny. Oh my god.
I didn't leave, I just shut my working
Gotcha.
on work-related spreadsheets.
Yeah, I gotcha. No worries. Josh, I know you have to. Generally get to bed for work. So if you want to peace out, we're just gonna play out this little bit with Alex, and then we'll call it a day.
Oh, Alex is here?
I
She
guess
summoned him.
this fucking dirt shitter is here. And I'm looking for her right now, and if he sees this, I hope she realizes she's not getting her payday.
Well, she intentionally fucked quite far off, so it's very difficult for you to stumble upon this little scene.
Alright, let's
So
let them do their thing,
let's
and
just
we'll be...
dialogue this little movie out here. So Alex is gonna just be like, "You called."
Kendra will still be facing, like, legs pretty much dangling off the edge of the cliff, not facing away from him, and her head will go slightly towards Firebolt, then she'll say, Giri. But, like, softer. And he'll immediately still and kind of calm.
He's not very happy about it. He's gonna lie. He's trying to like lie down and keep an eye on it.
And then she will slowly take off her jacket,
Well,
revealing.
that sounds dirty.
No, shut the fuck up! Fucking know what?
What a hoe.
I fucking hate you all.
Yelling it from
What
the
a-
thing.
What a hoe.
What a hoe.
Do you want to do it? You can do it if you want to. Can you do it?
So Kendra is going to just take the jacket off, wincing a bit at the effort, as the wounds to your shoulder blades and upper back are still quite fresh.
Blood will be seeping into the shirt, and then she'll raise the shirt up to her shoulder blades, kind of like.
She is a hoe.
I'm like, you know how like you can like tuck it over, like put your head through, but like tuck it over so it's like still on.
I know what you're describing. Yes, just like to fully give the whole back. So there's a pretty aside from the scarring, which is part of her back perpetually. There's the blunt force trauma from the sludge wave, the first and second degree singes from the flame pillar that hit you.
And she'll slightly look over her shoulder, but not fully in the face, and be like, I couldn't reach it.
Alex's eyebrows are quite wide from the description I gave. Just the lacerations and proof thereof, as well as the blunt force trauma and the light burns that got through your coat and clothing earlier. He still stays a bit back as to not like upset again, not to upset Fireball, and he goes, "Do you want help?"
I called you here, didn't I?
He goes, "This is going to be cool." He puts his hand out as if he's got like a handful of some dust or something, and he gives this like blow as this cold wind comes over your back, and this very small layer, not really of ice so much as it is like this frost, forms over the back. And you can feel wounds that were open kind of are a bit triaged for the time being, and much like holding an ice pack to the blunt force areas for quite some time, the pain is numbed quite a bit.
Kendra will have like gauze meds on the side of her body and kind of just like point her head over there without saying anything.
Alex seems very hesitant of Fireball as he kind of like tiptoes over here. He's like keeping an eye on the little dragon, like, okay. As he reaches down very slowly and cautiously, like there's an angry dog next to you. He's like, okay. He's like showing him the whole time. He's like, I'm just gonna do what she asked me to do. Don't bite me.
Rip his fucking head off.
He won't harm you.
So he's just going to being not much of a medic, he's just going to do the standard whirl it around and cover the affected areas. He takes a moment before he gets to the top where it's real bad to clean it off, as he takes a little alcohol swab and just wipes it away so it's mostly clean, and he wraps it up as far as he can reach. Gives it one last little to chill it out before he finishes the gossip, and then gives it a little quick shut so that it'll stay on for the night. He then pretty quickly backs up as to not upset Firebolt any further. He then takes a moment as he's just sort of sitting there quietly, and I'm like, so, anything else I can help with, or are you in shape enough to return to your friends?
Oh, okay. She will slowly stand up, and this is gonna be the only time Firebolt takes his eyes off Alex. Kind of helps support her in standing, and she's gonna slowly rotate around, and she's gonna have like this dead-eyed look, and like.
Like, so, I mean, I feel like you meant to speak there, so just
Oh shit. She's just gonna say, I'm fine, but like super low.
he was, okay, well, Hopefully whatever did that to you isn't gonna show up again.
It's taking care.
Good. Good. Would hate to see you take any more damage like that. You're not in the best shape. You look, well, like me.
I've had it worse.
Well, that says more about you than the injury.
I'm fine. Eyes still dead. Lifeless.
He kind of sits there quietly for a moment and with his hands in his pockets. He goes, well, if you say so, then I'll avoid causing any trouble with your group. They don't really want to interact with me, and I'll back the way I came if I can't be of any more use.
Thank you.
Just as he was about to walk away, he hears you kind of like whisper that, like you almost didn't want to say it, and he kind of just looks over his shoulder. He's like, yeah, you're welcome. As the cold breeze comes from the other side of you, he seems to sort of join it as it moves that way through the trees.
Kendra will begin her slow but painful journey back.
A very disgruntled Tazzle is out front now, just looking around like, where the fuck did she go?
Here I am, bitch.
30 seconds, and I'm keeping her share.
Tazzle, you'll catch a glimpse of Kendra coming back from. Seems to be walking along the edge of the building, headed back toward the front door.
I smell incense. Some kind of shit going on.
You don't realize it's her at first because like new drip. You know what I'm saying?
If all it takes is new, what the fuck kind of what the fuck kind of Superman Daily Planet bullshit is that? You change your clothing and I don't know who you are anymore.
Just doesn't shower, no nothing, just changes her clothes. It's like, you can't see me. Right,
you can't see me.
I'm
Tazzle,
Superman, motherfucker. All I gotta do is put on gloves.
Tazzle will pick up on the new clothes, but he does recognize Kendra.
You just go, ooh!
Where the hell did you wander off to after all that?
I had to tend to my injury.
That's what the hospital was for.
Well.
You should know at this point she doesn't like hospitals.
She what? Doesn't go
I
to
mean, there's been like 3 opportunities for that to come up, like ever.
Okay, maybe not. Fine, fuck her.
As well as your suspicion ended enough to share the monetary good news.
I don't know. Let's see. Roll myself a nice little wisdom.
Is she gonna be so pissed later if she finds out that you kept the money?
Is that an insight?
She doesn't have any way to know that you guys got paid yet. Oh wait, are you trying to discern something about?
No, it's because she's
her?
running off cheating on us. So.
Well, there's not really any way for you to discern that. You find it weird that she pissed off when she was injured, but there's not much you can discern other than that's a little weird thing to do.
I see Tazzle's like face going, but like the hospital, and she's like, but I can do it myself. He's like, but why?
Well, why would you do that? Yeah.
Why would you do such stuff? That's more work. that I know you can't do.
I know enough.
So Tazzle, I guess it's up to you at this point how you want to play out the. I'm going to say Tazzle has reason to be curious, maybe very minimally suspicious, but he'll have very little way of knowing exactly what went on, other than Kendra did a weird and went and treated herself for some reason. So you can dig into that if you want, or you can share the good news and just be glad that Kendra's still alive.
Don't be an outside of character little bitch. Oh my god.
Who are you talking to? So, we got something.
Oh.
And I'll start waving around $500.
You're only gonna give me $500, you fucking cunt.
Well, so Kendra, you see Tazzle waving around a couple of bills of money. You're like, ooh, what's this?
I thought we'd be paid more than that. Tazzle,
Yeah, well,
eyes
look at this!
still
And he starts
dead.
wagging around another one who's got two of them now.
Oh, you keep pulling out bills.
Yeah.
You. Oh,
Do you think there's more?
I would hope so. After Jerry pretty much died.
Well, I guess there might be.
How much did you get?
Here you go. And
You gonna make a deception check?
well,
You want to lie?
not really. He's kind of messing with her, I guess. They're just gonna be like, "All right, hold out your hand. Here you go."
You're gonna say, here you go. You're gonna give her the full.
Throw 500 down.
Oh,
And
okay.
and then throw another 500 down in the other hand.
Oh, okay, so you're gonna give her a total of 1,000.
Nope.
Okay.
And then he's gonna say there is more included, but you have to catch me for it.
What the shit?
Firebolt. Argos. And he'll like immediately just like grab onto Tazzle's leg and be like, ah!
That's cheating, you cheated, you son of a bitch.
And he'll attempt to take off then, see if it works.
It would be so funny if Tazzle went fine. And just made a little gust and just blew out Firebolt's tail like, oh!
Well, I was about to gust on her to push her back, but
I see. So you're both going to cheat in your own
I'm gonna try to take off
way.
and be like, "Get this fuck off me!"
Okay. By the shenanigans, Kendra is feeling slightly better.
That was an attempt to like take off, but it didn't work very well because this Firebolt's like, "Ah."
So Tazzle's gonna try to start running, and Firebolt catches up to you on all fours and grabs onto one of your legs.
It's got like a fucking fiery tail waving around in my face like a dog's tail.
You're like, oh Jesus Christ!
I like to, especially when you don't like that frosty fuck.
Call it off, and I'll tell him to stop.
No.
No.
He'll try to walk away. No. Kids like attaches to like your leg, and you're like trying to walk away with them attached to their leg.
So Tazzle is still managing to limp away, moving Firebolt.
So while Firebolt is holding onto your legs, floors, basically clawing at your legs, being like, "Stop it!" Kendra is gonna look at him and go, Dracarys. And he's gonna create a ball of fire right here, like basically blocking your path. Be like, yo.
Oh my god! You psychotic lady. And you little fire pooper. Actually, that gives me an idea. And he's gonna be like, he's gonna try to start walking around the fire. We're like, you still haven't got me yet. He's gonna be walking around. I can't move him.
Kendra will just walk up to
I
him and
literally
just
can't
go.
move my own character.
And then Kendra will just go, and then walk up to you and just kind of grab your vest. You can't go through the fire. You
threw him in the fire.
You started walking
No, you
through the
started
fire. I was like,
fire.
you can't do that.
I tried to go around it, but I couldn't fucking move my character. It would select, but I couldn't move it.
You're trapped now. Kendra will just walk up to you and just go, and then just grab onto your vest and be like, okay, I got you.
Fine.
Lukiri. And Firebolt, at those words, Firebolt will immediately stop, triumphant in front of you.
But during that whole thing, I want to try to sleight of hand the fact that I slid and I gave Firebolt $500.
So you're gonna give Firebolt 500 of the money. Just fucking.
And
This
Bill
is-
just goes, hey. And then,
Hey, Kendra, it's time to make an intelligence check as Firebolt.
intelligence check as Firebolt. Oh no. This isn't gonna be good.
That is not his strong suit.
Like, as he was walking away, he was like, oh god, get this thing off me. And he was like,
Oh,
patting
not
my head
bad.
and handing him the...
Not bad.
So Firebolt
cheering, it'll be like, ooh.
Firebolt takes only a bite out of one bill before he realizes what he and he doesn't eat the rest of it. And he goes to hand the rest of it to you with one of the bills bitten in half and the spit up chunk of the rest of it. And he, it's still legal tender if more than half of the bill is intact.
Part of that too, yeah.
Kendra, you've collected 1,500 intact dollars, 400 more from Firebolt, and one questionable bill. Through all of this crap. It is after this much time away from the source of the problem that you begin to regain some of your fire. And also where we call it for the night.
Nice.
And as we're walking back,
Hunter, fuck off!
as we're walking back, he'll try to slide the other 500 into her new jacket pocket or whatever the fuck she's got.
Really? Oh, no, you can't see these. Hunter called me a hoe.
Apologize.
To be fair, it wasn't you.
She's not a hoe!
Also, I was also talking about Tazzle in that moment, to be fair.
What do you mean? Oh!
He ran off with the money. I'm like, ooh, he gonna be a little hoe. I was hoping you'd get away with it. Tazzle, I was actually hoping you'd make a deception check and just straight lie to her face. Be like, nah, this is all we made. Here you go. Here's your cut.
Oh
Here's your
my
cut.
god, I should have, because now I just remembered that she fucked us over for the other money.
You're like, here's your cut, bitch. You know, you get $1,000. That's your cut. I'm gonna pocket the other half.
Yeah. That
So
would have
are
been able
you,
to complete
wait,
my
you gave
purchase.
Jerry 2,000, why can't I get the other 500?
Oh, well, Firebolt ate one of the bills.
Yeah, but Jerry got 2,000. He only gave me 1,500.
Yes, because he gave Firebolt $500, of which Firebolt gave you back 400 because he tried to eat it at first.
Oh, I see. I'll just take the halves and try and just be like,
Tape them back
I'll take
together.
them. Take them
We'll
back
see if somebody will take that.
Don't worry about
Trade
it.
it in it somewhere. And...
That was the whole intelligence roll for Fireball because Tazzle handed him a wad of cash. He's like, "The fuck is this? Crunch? Ew!"
That's not fire food. Whoops.
To be fair, Kendra did her whole face right out in the open. Everybody, so I don't need to mention that. I mean, we all saw that. Anyway.
He's not gonna go.